So starting the test drive in this GV80 Coupe here, feels like a typical GV80, but I like the little things. The steering wheel feels more sporty, just the layout, everything they've done with this feels like a coupe variant. I don't feel like I'm in necessarily a GV80 except with just how nice it drives. It still feels as smooth as a GV80, but my actual feeling from the cockpit is something totally different. And the engine just pulls fantastically. Even in the eco mode, I feel like I have tons of power without necessarily pushing my engine to the limit. Now I'm gonna dial that up a little bit to the normal mode. Or the comfort mode, excuse me. I will say it's in a weird spot where the drive mode button is, because I'm almost sitting here like, where is this button or where is this knob? So I have to remember it's over here on the side, which I actually like where it is. I just have to remember that it's there. But in the comfort mode here, just a nice power curve, still comfortable, still not necessarily thrashing me like in a sport mode. And this is where most people buying these is probably where they'll be 95% of the time. And that's why you get these, for the comfort. They look fantastic as well, but most people won't be using the full output of this engine like I will here getting on the interstate momentarily. Now I have it in Sport Plus mode. What's funny is the idle in Sport is only about 500-600 RPMs, whereas Sport Plus gets it almost to 1,000. So it's ready to go in this drive mode. Have a little bit of space, so I'm gonna get ready to make a pull here. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Now, I never recommend putting a vehicle into a mode that gets rid of the traction control, but I just wanted the full output of this thing real quick, and my gosh, it's freaking quick, man. But then what's crazy is I can put the Smart Cruise on and it just drives normally. I'm gonna put it in an eco now. But love that we get the full kind of driving suite here with the lane centering assist, the adaptive cruise, Hyundai, Kia, Genesis. Pretty great system for something that is not meant to be necessarily autonomous, but it just kind of helps make your drives that much more enjoyable. And road noise wasn't really noticeable. The ride quality has been phenomenal the entire trip. But I kind of get why this is so expensive, being almost $90,000, because I mean, I see people paying that money for a GLC coupe or something like that. Not nearly as nice. Close to being just as good in terms of performance, unless you get like an AMG or something like that. But I mean, I would not mind having this. It's a great vehicle overall. Now, I do want to give a huge thanks to Genesis of Cool Springs for allowing me to review and drive this vehicle today. I'll leave a link below in the description. But if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I will make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But my final thoughts on the GV80 Coupe, I remember seeing this at the auto show and thinking, you know, that is quite a spec there. Just beautiful design in terms of the overall, just how they put this thing together. It looks good, it's still capable, it still feels like a GV80, but I mean, the thing is sharp. And when the GV80 first came out, that was sharp as it was, but just this coupe is another level. Absolutely beautiful. Love the bearing blue, love the features you get here. And honestly, for the price, I'm not tripping on it. It's not cheap, but I mean, I think it's worth the money if you can afford it. It is very nice. Very, very nice, very quick, very capable. And honestly, fuel economy isn't that bad either. But with all that being said, this is gonna bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Genesis GV80 Coupe.